working with the sales opportunity screen. So from this quote screen, I can just click on opportunities using the pipeline. We can also go into sales and click on opportunities here. Pick an opportunity that you would like to edit. And here we are. This is the main opportunity screen. So the general tab just enables us to change the basic information about the opportunity. We can give it a different name just so that it's easier to search for. We can close it, give a reason why we didn't win the opportunity, or we're abandoning the opportunity. We can change the client contact. We can edit contact details, emails, all that normal sort of stuff. If we've got multiple sites, we can toggle, or we can use the manage to go to the client and add an additional site. Over on this side, we can change the estimator who the opportunity is assigned to. So at the moment, this one's assigned to me, but I could flick that to another staff member. We can change the branch. We can change the departments if you have departments defined in your company. The category is mainly for reporting. It just allows us to segregate the opportunities into different categories and see how well the business is doing in different sectors. Up here, the due date, fairly self-explanatory. So moving down, you can put some basic notes in the notes section. You can manage client contacts that relate to this opportunity. So sometimes clients have lots of contacts and stuff working for them. We can bring additional contacts into this opportunity if they're related to it, or if we need to communicate with them. We could create a new contact on the fly and then bring them into this opportunity, and it will also add them to the client. Down in the quotes section here, we can just manage which quotes are attached to the opportunity. So from here, we could archive a quotation. This takes the value of that quotation out of the opportunity, and we can unarchive it if we want to mark it active again. Over here, we've got the delete bins. If we use the delete icon here, it will take the quote off the opportunity. It does not delete the quotation. It just deletes the quotation off the opportunity. That quote is still in the quote register. We can still get to it, and we could even bring it back in. So we could come back in here. We could pick any quote or type in a quote number, and then we can bring an additional quote back in. So, and then I could take that one back out again. So yeah, you can use this assign quote to import a quote that was not created with the opportunity. Moving down, we've got our calendar events. So very quickly, you can create calls, meetings, tasks, and notes. So if I wanted to create a call, I could click here. I could go add call. I could say I just called the customer. I could say the discussion details here. Say it was myself that called them. It went for 33 minutes, and I can put a follow-up task to call them again in, say, 1 week's time. And I can log that call. So same with tasks. You can add tasks. Any tasks that you add, you assign a person to. Any tasks that are assigned to you will just go into the normal task system, which you can access in the calendar icon up in the top right-hand corner. So you can see my tasks in here. History is just when you create a brand new opportunity, you can just see other jobs that you've had and other quotes. If we go to file uploads, you can drag and drop multiple files into here at a time, or you can just click on the box and upload a file into that section, just like so. The location map. The location map just shows where we are, where the job is, what the travel distance is, and basic geographic information. Timesheets, this is where we allocate time to timesheets for the time that we've spent working on this opportunity. So there's sometimes a lot of cost involved in getting quotes out for jobs, particularly big jobs. This allows our staff to come in here and say, well, I worked on this particular opportunity for a couple of hours. I can say, here is what I did, and I can add those timesheets onto that opportunity. So back on the general screen, we can hit the plus sign to create a brand new quote. That's basically what we're here for. So opportunities are many quotes to one, as you can see here. So there's no limit on the amount of quotations that could belong to an opportunity. So let's create the quotation. Away we go. There's very little data entry. Without a doubt, if you have an opportunity set up, creating the quote from the opportunity is the quickest way to get that done, simply because we don't have to key all the data in manually. So I can load a quotation template, and we are away. You can see over on the right-hand side here, we've listed that this quotation belongs to this sales opportunity. So all the quotes that belong to this opportunity will have the link here, and you can bounce between the opportunity and the quotes just by navigating backwards and forwards using those links on the right-hand side of the quote screen. And that's a very quick introduction to the opportunity system.